So another one of my spring chores is dumping and refilling our bioreactors, our Johnson Sioux style bioreactors. I take all the contents and put it in my garden and just top dress it. I don't till it in or anything, and that's what I plant into. So I did that. I dumped one, and I got a pile of stuff, and we're going to refill it. Sorry about that. We're going to refill it, and I'll show you how I do the posts and everything, the air posts to kind of keep ventilation in there, and you know, how we make compost. It's no effort really, except for the shoveling on the first day you do it and then the dumping it on the last day, but otherwise you just let it sit there for a year. So let's take a look. So it's time to refill the Johnson Sioux bioreactor. Just emptied it all out. So that cow skull was in there the entirety of last year in the bioreactor. It didn't break down, which makes me think maybe this isn't getting hot enough. I do have it in a heavily shaded area right now, obviously not, but once these trees bloom out, which they're already starting to do, it's very shady. I do that for moisture retention. It's also not perfectly level. It sits at a little bit of an angle there, so you know, water probably sheds more than it should, making it harder to retain moisture. But I'm going to fill it with, this is already mostly composted. That should help. You can still see some wood chips in there, but this is just a static pile that I had sitting here next to it. Mostly horse manure or donkey manure, wood chips, composted pig and cow guts, and some composted chicken guts in there too, which no remnants of any of that left. It's all just dirt and wood chips, but I'm hoping that once I put it in there, it'll break down into something awesome. So put the pipes in there, get them set up, and get this thing built. So what we're going to do is build a network with these posts right across the top. Just something to tie these breathing tubes or air tubes off to. That's just perforated cheap PVC pipe. And that'll sit in there and allow air to get all the way to the bottom of the stack. And then once it's in there, at first I just kind of gently put the fill in so that it doesn't jostle the tubes too much. And after that, you can just kind of throw it willy-nilly. Once I get them all in there, I'll cap them with flower pots, make sure dirt doesn't go down inside the tubes, because you can see they're hollow all the way through. But other than that, it's pretty simple. So that's what it looks like when I set it up. I can throw dirt easily down through all of that. And then the idea is that no point in this entire structure is ever more than a foot from access to oxygen. So obviously it's going to get oxygen through the entire landscape fabric side. And then at any point in the center, if you were to put a ruler, you can find a way to one of these pipes within 12 inches. So that's the idea. And now I'm just going to cap these off with flower pots. I don't know what happened there, but basically we take flower pots, put them on top so there's some pitch and dirt in here. It doesn't go down the tubes. And then we'll fill this guy up. It's nothing really complicated, but that's how we do it. I'll show you what it looks like once it's full. So that's what it looks like when it's done. It's all full. We can take these flower pots off now to allow air to get through down there, but fill it all the way to the top. Once a day I'll come out here and soak it down with a garden hose for a minute or two. Eventually I'll put like a sprinkler and put it on a timer, but because otherwise I won't remember to do it, and then we'll end up with a dry reactor. But that's easily a cubic yard of material, a little more actually. It took this whole pile that was here and then a whole nother pile about the same size. So I'm looking forward to the results, but we won't see that for a year. So that's it, all done. A couple times throughout this, you probably saw me reaching up and touching the screen. My gimbal, which used to be able to be controlled or talk to the phone, has ceased doing so. So I don't know, I'll have to figure that out. Have a great day.